We have failed our young people. We become complacent. Some of us are burned out. We are tired of fighting, and we're not providing them the needs that they need to have met because we have gotten to a point where we become so lazy. And I apologize for not sounding so chipper and uppity about this. I apologize if I'm not singing a hymn right now that's giving us hope. Yes, I do believe that we need hope because I still believe in hope. But the reality is our people are still dying. As a young man, I am 26 years old, and I've been living with HIV for almost 8 years. Where do they do that at? I don't understand it. And what else, I went to a summer camp that was specifically designed for infected and affected youth, ages 6 to 17. And this little boy he was in my cabin. I was his camp counselor. His name was Don, or we called him Don. So cute. The reality of all of this did not hit me until we had to go to breakfast, and the children were handed their medications. Don has to take 18 pills a day. 6 in the morning, 6 in the evening, and 6 at night. And he's only 9 years old. 9. I cannot imagine taking one pill. I complain about my triplet. I complain about one pill. 18 pills? And he runs along like it's nothing. And it brought me to tears. I couldn't even look at him at that point because I wondered to myself, how are you able to endure 18 pills? How? I urge everyone in this room, we have to mobilize ourselves again. We have to let our young people know we're there for them. We have to let each other know. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Pacific Islander, gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, whatever. We have to let each other know that we're there for each other. Because the truth of the matter is we have lost that unity in community. We have lost it. We have to keep fighting. Because if no one fights for us, then who will? Who's going to stand up to those government officials and tell them that no, you need to continue to fund HIV and AIDS prevention and education and the medications that people need to sustain life? We have to keep fighting and I know some of you all here are just burned out. I know you're tired. I know the road is long. I know. But if I'm willing to fight, I need those of you who are willing to fight to stand behind me because I cannot do this alone. We cannot do this individually. We have to come as a community. We have to come together. We have to speak up and continue to speak up. Even when they want to shut us up, we have to continue to speak up. Why? Because if we talk enough, if we get on their nerves enough, they're going to eventually conform to what we need and what we want. And what we want is life. I've seen enough death. I've seen enough hospital beds. I've seen enough friends die. I have been to too many funerals for one lifetime. I have counseled too many young men and too many young women for one lifetime. It is draining. I can't do it anymore. But I'm going to keep doing it anyway because someone has to speak up. So I urge you and I challenge each and every one of you in this audience to please don't stop fighting. Because if you stop fighting, we're going to lose this war. If you stop fighting, there are going to be people who are going to continue to make decisions for us who don't even know what's going on with us. And if you stop fighting, the hope that we so desire, it's not going to come to fruition. So again, I love you. I want you all to love each other. I want you to love yourselves. Unite. Hug one another when you leave this church. Because what you're doing is you're affirming one another. And sometimes a hug withholds so much power, it's ridiculous. So I want you guys to, again, and challenge those and educate those who don't know about HIV. Believe it or not, they still do exist. There are people around here who have the misconceptions of what this thing is. Educate people. Let them know that we are human beings going through this situation. At the end of the day, I'm still your brother. You're still my sister. Again, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time and, talk your ear off because I can go on all day. But again, let's not fail our young people anymore. Let's urge and ignite the fire within ourselves and within other people to keep fighting. Lift up our voices and love one another. Thank you.